This video's been a long time in the making. You'll know already at Prolite Explorer, we're mad about saving you kilos off the barrow. A sensible place to start is with the biggest and heaviest items. So we thought we'd talk today about our favourite lightweight bed chair combination. We've had a look around and we know there's some big sleep systems out there, all the way up to 25 kilos plus. This thing here, in its warmest configuration, ready for the winter, still comes in at under 10 kilos. So this combination here is made up of 3 products. The bed chair is the Trakker RLX Superlite, the sleeping bag is the Fortis Snugpac collaboration, the Techlite, and the pillow is a Sea to Summit Aeros. You'll probably notice this isn't all in diamond standard and there's a few cosmetic marks. That is because this is tried and tested. I've had this set up for over 4 years now. So starting at the top, we will look at the sleeping bag. This is a collaboration with Fortis, who we all know for their eyewear and clobber, with Snugpak. Now Snugpak, if you didn't know, they're a military outfit that are manufacturing in the UK extremely high quality outdoor clothing and of course sleeping bags. The most important thing to know about this bag is the fact that it is filled with Primaloft insulation. In layman's terms, it's not about how thick is your blanket, it's about how good is the quality of the insulation. And this stuff is up there with the very best. So as well as being available in DPM, it is also available in green and in 2 different sizes. This here is the compact version, and in total honesty, I wish I'd gone and got the larger size. It's just a little bit tight for my liking, and there's not a lot of wiggle room when the dog just decides to join me in the winter months. You'll notice all the way around this bed chair is another zip. That is because these Snugpak sleeping bags come with an additional winter layer as standard. Now for most of the year, I don't need it. I leave it in the van, and that keeps this complete system to closer to 9 kilos. When the winter months draw in, you can easily zip it on, that added bit of insulation, and only an additional kilo keeps you nice and warm right the way through the winter. So really quickly then, a handful of features from Snugpak that make this a top tier sleeping bag dedicated to carp anglers. The first thing is, will it physically fit my bed chair? Now we've got all the specifications you need on our website. The important thing to know is that there is a universal hood on each end of the sleeping bag which will pop over the bottom and the top of your bed. The zips are of course crash zips, so they can stand up to a real bit of abuse, flying in and out of the bed while you're working. Another thing I like is an extra layer of insulation around by the zips. If you've ever been out on a freezing cold night, you'll find that is where a little bit of the cold air can creep in. That totally eliminates it. And finally, another frustration for a carp angler in a bed chair is losing their pillow through the night. There's a really nice hood that is adjustable with a pull cord that keeps that pillow in place and just offers that extra little bit of protection from any wind coming through into the bivvy. So the bed chair itself, the Trakker RLX Superlite, the first thing to know is it's the lightest out there on the fishing market. It is a no frills bed chair and it's perfect for my kind of angling. It's got adjustable feet that work 4 years later. It folds down nice and compact. In my opinion, it's a perfectly comfortable night's sleep. We know there are bed chairs out there with memory foam mattress and emperor size, but if it's comfort you're worried about, you want to be more concerned about your back lugging these things around, and this thing really is featherweight. Also worth a mention, you can do away with the elastic on these. If you like a much firmer bed chair, you can replace them with heavy duty cable ties. Jake in the shop has done this and he saved himself almost another ½ a kilo. Something to keep in mind. Another really nice feature of this bed is when it's folded up, it is perfectly flat, which makes loading a barrow an absolute dream to make sure it's nice and balanced whilst you're pushing that around the lake. Right, and last but not least is the Aeros Pillow. This I've been using for a long time and not just with my fishing kit. It's been part of my camping, walking setup for a very long time. They are available in 2 sizes, these, regular and large. This is the regular version here on the bed. Your first concern when you see that this is an inflatable pillow is that it will one day deflate. Now I can tell you that these things have stood up to all kinds of abuse. They've been in thistle bushes, they've been sat on, the dog has taken a liking to this pillow and it's still going strong. So a couple of features that make it not just a blow up pillow and a little different to the rest. Has a really soft top, so it's nice and cozy in the winter. The whole thing weighs 79 grams, it's featherweight, and there is a valve on the back. So once you've inflated this thing, you can really carefully adjust the inflation so that it's perfect for a comfortable night's sleep. If you're the sort of person that wants to pack everything away, it does go neatly into a teeny little bag. I just deflate it and leave it here in this setup, ready for next time. So if you're looking to lose a little weight on the barrow without compromising on comfort or warmth, this is a perfect place to start. If it's not a bed chair you're looking for this time, we have a category on our website called Lightweight Picks, where you will find everything that will save you the pounds and has been tried and tested by the team at Prolite Explorer.